a slow version of One Thing by One Direction with the melody, chords and the melody, or single bass note in the melody, so that if you are having trouble playing it, that it's easily accessible. If you want to go to LetterNotePlayer.com, you can download those notes and have them right in front of you as you work on it. Start with the introduction. So you got a D chord, plays it twice, then an A chord. And all we do to get that A chord is we slide down from here to the D and the F sharp, we slide down to an E and a C sharp. A in the bass. So here's your chord, 1, 3, 5 on D, with the white, black, white, you've got an F sharp in the middle, and then 1, 3, 5 on A is your A chord. White, black, white, with a C sharp in the middle there. So here, there you go. Now I'm going to play the melody with just a single bass note. By the hands by themselves, D, E, E, F sharp, F sharp, A, B, 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 A, B, down to F sharp, D, F sharp, F sharp, D, E, D. Repeats. Little variation, D, D, E, D, F sharp, F sharp. F sharp, F sharp, A, B, 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 A, B, F sharp, D, D, F sharp, F sharp, D, E, D. Up to D, D, A, G, F sharp, A, D, D, A, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, A, D, D, A, G, F sharp, D, F sharp, F sharp, D, and your bass notes are going to go D, then to an A, to a G, back to an A, to a B. So you're going to be going between those chords, your D major chord, your A major chord, and your G. But I was just showing you the bass note, single bass note. Now this time I'm going to put a chord with it. So your D chord. Now let's put the A chord right here. Let's go down with the A chord. D chord, A chord, D chord, D chord, A chord, G chord, G chord, A chord, B chord. Now B is going to be D, F sharp, B. B minor, A, D. Now slowly with the notes. There's your B minor. G chord. rest of that melody we have a D chord to a B minor chord. Back to the D. And there we're just going to hit 2 notes, an E and a C sharp. D chord, B minor. All you got to do to change from the D to the B minor is just change that thumb from an A to a B, the way I've got it set up there. Then you go back to the D, A chord, or we were going down, D chord, then we're into the chorus. Now the chorus is, so you got D chord, D chord, A chord, D chord, D chord, A chord, back to D, A chord, then we're going to go to a B chord, B chord, A chord, B chord, then they repeat that, A chord, D chord, and you can go back to the B minor if you want to right there. But either chord will work, the D or the B minor. It just depends on that. Then the descant vocal. You've got G, D, A, back to G, D, A, D, and then you just end with D and A. Now if you want to play the chords there, it's going to be a G chord and a D chord, a G chord and an A chord, C sharp E A, a G chord, D chord, D chord, D chord, A chord, D chord. Now with the melody right there, starting on the G chord, D, E, G, F sharp, E, D, 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 E, back to the G chord, E, D, C sharp, and there you play an A chord, D, E, G, D chord, D chord, A chord, D chord. Then you go back into the verse. So there you have all the notes. It's a slower version. You've got the notes with a single bass note. You've got the melody with a single bass note. You've got a melody with a chord line. You basically got 3 chords, your D major chord, your A major chord, your G chord, and your B minor chord. And to play the melody, you can go to LetterNotePlayer.com. You can download those notes, have them right in front of you as you work. I've got the bass progression with the chords, got the right hand melody by itself with the lyrics. Then I've got hands together, where you've got the melody, you've got the lyrics, and you've got the single bass note, but you've got the chords up above there, so you can throw the chords in, or you can throw in a single bass note. One thing by one direction. If there's another piece that you'd like to get the notes for it, let me know. And if we've got one that's going a little too fast for you, you want a slower version, drop us a line and we'll try to put up that slower version. LetterNotePlayer.com.